My mom was waiting outside of the church when it happened. I was scared that I wasn't going to see her because I didn't know what was happening really.
Like, where are my girls? Where is June and Olive? That's all I could think about. And I couldn't find them.
Shock, panic, and now grief. Just the third day of the new school year, 200 Catholic students in Minneapolis traumatized by the shots that rang out, shattering the stained glass windows during morning mass. A 23-year-old former student responsible for the latest school shooting tragedy. 2 children ages 8 and 10 were killed. 17 other people were injured, including 3 parishioners there in their 80s were also hurt. City officials and lawmakers rushed to the scene to be with the community, sharing their grief and demanding change.
Don't just say this is about thoughts and prayers right now. These kids were literally praying. It was the first week of school. They were in a church.
The shooter was found dead behind the church by a self-inflicted gunshot. She was identified as Robin Westman, a trans woman who graduated from the school and whose mother worked there. The mayor of Minneapolis took a moment to address the public, saying anyone who uses this as an opportunity to villainize the trans community has lost their sense of humanity. Now, the church's emergency safety protocols were put into place immediately after the shots were fired, potentially saving more than 100 lives there. And at the Archdiocese of Atlanta, staff jumped into action as well, comforting their students and calling parents, hoping to ease their worry. 11 Alive, Steph and Chaynock is there now. And Steph, it wasn't just emotional support staff that they prioritized. They also wanted to show a strong security response as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Aisha, that's true, and they're still focusing on both of those priorities this morning. The superintendent of the Archdiocese of Atlanta says that parents of students were notified almost immediately of what was happening in Minneapolis, and that all 16 of its Catholic school campuses were secured right away. Church leaders say safety protocols of all their school campuses have been reviewed, and that security teams are meeting now to discuss potential adjustments to emergency plans. School staff says they consider the safety of students from the time they are dropped off in the morning to being picked up in the afternoon. Following the news of yesterday's shooting, Archbishop Gregory Hartmeyer, a former teacher himself, calling for common sense gun reform. He released a statement saying the murder of children worshiping at Mass is unspeakable. We cannot expect schools to become fortresses. We have to do more to protect our precious communities.
Hartmeyer spent much of his career as an educator. He was a teacher, he was a principal. Any attack on a school is close to his heart, but one that happened during Mass when kids were in church just really impacted him.
And some of the Atlanta area Catholic schools, they do have school resource officers, while some also do rely on local law enforcement to provide security inside their schools. Church leaders say that they are confident in the current safety measures they do have in place, and that right now mental health counselors, they are going to be made available for all students and staff following this tragedy. Live here in Smyrna, I'm Stephanie Chaynock, 11 Alive News.
All right, Steph, thank you. So as for the shooting there in Minneapolis, the FBI is investigating this as domestic terrorism and a hate crime.